My beloved son, my cherished daughter, have you recently felt a stirring in your heart that you can't quite explain? Have you awakened in the middle of the night with the sense that something extraordinary is about to happen? Have you noticed mysterious shifts in your home, as if invisible hands were preparing something divine? This moment is no coincidence. The Archangel Michael, my most powerful celestial warrior, has been tirelessly working in the spiritual realms, preparing something so magnificent for your life that when it manifests, you will fall to your knees in awe and gratitude. Even now, your heart beats faster as you read these words, because your spirit already knows what's coming. How many times have you prayed for a sign, pleaded for change, cried out for a miracle that seemed delayed? How many tears have you shed in the solitude of your room, wondering if I was truly listening? My beloved child, every single tear has been collected in golden cups in heaven. And now, the time has come to pour out the answer you've been waiting for. Archangel Michael has brought me your heavenly file, and what I saw moved me deeply. Your faithfulness in the trial, your hope when all seemed lost, your love even when wounded. These have created a spiritual resonance so powerful that angels have gathered around your home, preparing for what is about to unfold. Write in the comments, Archangel Michael, my home is ready to receive the unexpected. My child, I need you to open not only your physical eyes, but your spiritual eyes as well. Because what I'm about to reveal will transform how you see your home. That ordinary place, those four walls that have witnessed your tears, your laughter, your battles, and your dreams, has been marked by heaven in ways you cannot yet imagine. Have you noticed feathers appearing in the most unexpected places? Perhaps a white feather on your pillow with no explanation, or one floating gently in your living room when all the windows were closed? These are not coincidences. Each feather is a celestial love letter, a direct message from Archangel Michael confirming that your home has been chosen for something extraordinary. And the feathers are only the beginning. What about those flashes of light you catch out of the corner of your eye? Those fleeting moments when you swear you saw a luminous figure pass through the hallway, or that golden glow dancing in the corner of your room just before sleep? No. It's not your imagination working overtime. It's my angels, led by the mighty Michael, establishing portals of blessing in every corner of your home. Let me tell you about Maria, one of my beloved daughters who, like you, was unaware of these signs. For months, she found coins in the strangest places, under her pillow, on the windowsill she never opened, even inside books she hadn't touched in years. She picked them up without much thought, until one night, in the midst of financial desperation, she heard my voice whisper, "Count the coins, my daughter." When she did, she discovered exactly 777 coins. That same week, she received a job offer that multiplied her income sevenfold. The coins were my way of saying, I am preparing your multiplication. And what about the heavenly fragrances? I know you've sensed them, my beloved child. That scent of roses when there are no flowers in the house. That sacred incense aroma filling your room when nothing has been lit. That sweet, comforting fragrance that surrounds you just when you need it most. Each divine aroma is Archangel Michael anointing your home, preparing it to become a sanctuary of miracles. but there are deeper signs you may have overlooked in the rush of daily life. Have you noticed certain objects in your home seem to move on their own? Not in a way that causes fear, but in sacred moments. Like when you find your Bible open to a verse that speaks directly to your thoughts. Or when a family photo, long tucked away, mysteriously appears on your table just when you needed to remember who you're fighting for. Let me reveal something that will take your breath away. Every time you've felt that soft, warm breeze inside your home, even with all the windows closed, you've experienced the brush of Archangel Michael's wings. He has walked through your hallways, measuring every space, calculating exactly where to place the blessings that are on their way. That inexplicable peace that sometimes washes over you when you enter a certain room, it's the residue of angelic presence preparing that space for something glorious. My beloved child, you've also experienced what I call the whispers of dawn. Those moments between 3 and 5 a.m. when you wake without reason, your heart strangely calm, and a quiet certainty that everything will be okay. That's not insomnia, it's your divine appointment. Archangel Michael has been waking you during the hour of greatest celestial activity because decrees must be established over your life and spirit. Even if your conscious mind doesn't fully understand, your soul must be present to receive them. Do you remember that time you heard your name called softly but no one was there? Or when you felt a comforting hand on your shoulder in the midst of your pain, though you were completely alone? My child, those sacred moments are real. The veil between heaven and your home has become so thin that angelic manifestations are increasingly tangible. Let me speak to you about the number patterns you've been seeing. 111 on your clock, 444 on license plates, 77 on receipts. Each sequence is a celestial code, a divine message from Archangel Michael confirming that heaven's gears are turning in your favor. 111 signifies divine new beginnings. 444 confirms angelic presence. 77 is the seal of divine perfection manifesting in your life. Archangel Michael revealed something extraordinary about the location of your home. It doesn't matter if you live in a mansion or a modest apartment in the city or the countryside. What matters is that your home is built upon what the spiritual realm calls a celestial gold vein, a direct conduit between heaven and earth. A portal that has long been dormant, but is now being activated. Do you know how many times angels have fought to protect your home from dark forces trying to destroy what I was preparing? Those moments of unexplained heaviness, when things seemed to go wrong without reason, when conflict arose out of nowhere, none of it was coincidence. The enemy knew, even before you did, what your home represents in the spiritual realm, but every attack was repelled, every scheme was thwarted. Because Archangel Michael had strict orders: protect that house at all costs, for from it will emerge something that will shake nations. Your home was also chosen because of the purity of heart I've seen in you. Yes, I know you don't feel pure. I know you wrestle with weaknesses. I know you sometimes wonder how someone like you could be chosen for something special. But I do not see as humans see. I see your heart. And what I see moves me deeply. I see how you hurt for others, how you cry over situations that don't even affect you directly, how your spirit trembles at injustice. That spiritual sensitivity is exactly what I need for what's coming. Your home has been a place of secret worship. Oh yes, I've seen it all. I've seen you rise in the early hours while everyone sleeps just to speak with me. I've heard every song you've sung while cooking, every praise whispered while making your bed. Your home is saturated with worship, and where there is genuine worship, my glory cannot help but manifest powerfully. Now let me reveal the most astonishing secret of all. Your home was chosen because it carries a purpose far beyond your current understanding. In the coming days, your house will become a center of heavenly operations. People will come to your door with needs, and you will discover you have exactly what they require. Resources will appear from unexpected places. Opportunities will knock, literally and figuratively. Your home will be known as the place where miracles happen. I've seen the future of your home, and what I saw filled me with divine joy. I saw people lining up at your door, not just for material blessings, but to experience the tangible presence of heaven. I saw your living room become a place of healing, your kitchen a place of supernatural multiplication, your garden a space where angels visibly manifest. I saw rivers of living water flowing from your home, bringing healing to your neighborhood, your city, your nation. Archangel Michael has already begun positioning guardian angels at every entrance of your home. There is an angel of provision at your front door, an angel of healing in your bedroom, an angel of wisdom in the place where you study or work, and an angel of multiplication in your kitchen. But these are just the advance guard. Entire legions are on their way, because what is about to happen in your home will require an unprecedented heavenly deployment. Now, my beloved child, we've reached the most crucial moment of this revelation. Archangel Michael has decreed that the next 3 days will be decisive for the manifestation of the unexpected in your home. These are not ordinary days. They have been marked on the heavenly calendar since before the foundation of the world. During this time, the veil between heaven and your home will be thinner than ever. And what you do in these 3 days will determine the magnitude of what you receive. Day 1. The day of total purification. This is not just about physically cleaning your house, though that matters too. It's about a deep purification that begins within your soul and extends to every corner of your home. Archangel Michael needs anything blocking the flow of my blessings to be removed. Objects tied to past pain, photos that remind you of betrayal, gifts from those who hurt you, must go. Not because the objects have power, but because keeping them keeps doors open to energies that are not from me. Walk through each room with anointed oil. If you don't have special oil, any cooking oil will do when consecrated with faith. As you walk, declare, "This house is territory of the kingdom of God." Archangel Michael, place your flaming sword at every entrance. Let nothing that is not from the Father remain here. Anoint every door, every window, every mirror, especially mirrors, as they've been used by the enemy as portals to observe and attack. But the most important purification is of your heart. On this first day, I need you to forgive. Yes, I know it's hard. I know some wounds still bleed. But hear me. While you hold on to resentment, heaven's blessings cannot flow freely. Forgiveness is not for them. It's for you. It is the key that opens the floodgates of heaven. Write down the names of those who hurt you. Pray for each one. Then burn the paper as a symbol of total release. Day 2. The day of generational consecration. This is the day you will break the chains that have bound your family for generations. Archangel Michael has shown me the spiritual records of your lineage, and there are curses that must be broken, pacts that must be annulled, doors that must be permanently closed. Do not fear. My power is greater than any generational bondage. Gather photos of your family, parents, grandparents, great-grandparents if you have them. Place them on a table and light a white candle. Then declare with spiritual authority, "In the name above every name, I break every generational curse. I annul every pact my ancestors made with darkness. I close every door opened to the enemy in my lineage. Archangel Michael, cut every negative generational tie with your sword. I declare my family is free, my descendants are free, and the blessings of Abraham are our inheritance." But this day also requires you to honor the good in your lineage. Give thanks for every ancestor who loved God, for every prayer they lifted, for every act of faith they performed. Their prayers were not lost. They are stored in heavenly cups, waiting to be poured out upon you. Declare, "I receive the positive spiritual inheritance of my lineage. Everything good, holy, and righteous that my ancestors sowed, I now reap multiplied." On this day, Archangel Michael also requires that you consecrate your home for the specific purpose I have designed for it. Your house will no longer be just your house. It will become an embassy of the kingdom of heaven. Walk through your home and prophetically declare its new purpose. This living room is now a room of miracles. This kitchen is now a place of supernatural multiplication. This bedroom is now a chamber of healing. This entire home is consecrated for the glory of God. Day 3, the day of supernatural activation. This is the day when everything you've prepared is activated, when the portals open fully, and Archangel Michael receives final authorization to release the unexpected into your home. This day must begin before sunrise. Yes, it may be difficult, but the most powerful hours of the day are between 3 and 6 a.m., when the world sleeps and heaven is most active. Write in the comments, "I am ready for my 3 days of total transformation." At dawn on the third day, prepare a simple altar in your home. It doesn't need to be elaborate. A candle, a glass of water, an open Bible, and if possible, bread and wine or grape juice. This altar represents your renewed covenant with me. At exactly 3:33 a.m., kneel before this altar and pray the most important prayer of your life. Declare with me, "Heavenly Father, today I activate my divine destiny. I receive everything Archangel Michael has prepared for my home. I open every door of blessing. I receive supernatural multiplication. I receive divine protection. I receive the manifestation of the unexpected. My home is now a portal of heaven. My family is now an instrument of miracles. My life is now a living testimony of your power. Let angels descend. Let your glory be revealed. Let the impossible become possible. Let it be done according to your word." During this third day, extraordinary things will happen. Your phone will ring with news you didn't expect. People you had forgotten will reach out with surprising opportunities. You will find favor where you once faced rejection. Doors that were tightly shut will open effortlessly. Do not be alarmed. This is simply the manifestation of what Archangel Michael has been preparing. Also on this third day, I need you to perform specific prophetic acts. Set your table as if you were expecting important guests, because you will. They may be angels disguised as humans, or people who carry angelic blessings. Prepare a room or space as if someone special were coming to stay, because your capacity to receive will determine what you receive. Write checks to your name with the amounts you need, not as a magical act, but as a declaration of faith that my provision is on its way. During these 3 days, your spiritual diet is crucial. Reduce exposure to negative news, violent entertainment, and toxic conversations. Your spirit must be as clean as possible to receive heavenly downloads. If possible, fast at least 1 meal a day. Fasting doesn't force me to bless you. It sensitizes you to receive what I've already prepared. Let me warn you of something important. During these 3 days, the enemy will try to distract you, discourage you, even frighten you. Conflicts may arise out of nowhere. Troubling news may come. Unexpected obstacles may appear. Do not stop. This is the clearest sign that something powerful is about to happen. The enemy only attacks what threatens him, and what is about to manifest in your home threatens his kingdom of darkness in a significant way. Archangel Michael has shown me what will happen at the end of the 3rd day. I saw a burst of golden light covering your home. I saw angels entering and exiting with heavenly gifts. I saw every room filled with tangible glory. I saw faces transformed by joy, tears of gratitude, laughter of disbelief at my goodness. I saw your home become the epicenter of a revival that will ripple outward like waves in water. My beloved son, my cherished daughter, what I am about to reveal surpasses all human understanding in the spiritual realm. Your home is about to undergo an architectural reconfiguration that your physical eyes may not see, but your spirit will perceive with crystal clarity. Archangel Michael has received the master keys to dimensional doors that have remained sealed in your home since its construction. Now, in this appointed time, each one will be open to release rivers of blessing that will transform not only your life, but the lives of entire generations. The first invisible door to open is the door of supernatural provision. This door is not located in any physical wall of your home. It exists in the spiritual dimension, specifically where you spend the most time worrying about sustenance. It may be your kitchen, where you stare at empty shelves. It may be your desk, where you review unpaid bills. It may be your bed, where you lose sleep over debt. Exactly in that place, Archangel Michael is about to open a direct portal to heaven's storehouses. When this door opens, and believe me, it will open in the coming days, you will experience what my ancient servants called the multiplication of loaves and fishes in your own home. You will find money in places you were sure were empty. You will receive gifts, bonuses, and refunds you didn't expect. People who owed you for years and whom you had given up on will appear to settle their debts. Income opportunities will arrive from sources you didn't even know existed. But this door of supernatural provision will bring more than money. It will bring million-dollar ideas in your sleep, divine connections that transform your financial situation, supernatural favor in places of influence. One day, you'll open your refrigerator and find food you don't remember buying. You'll check your bank account and see deposits whose origins you cannot trace. Do not be afraid when this happens. It is my angels, under Archangel Michael's command, executing heaven's order to bless your home abundantly. The second invisible door is the door of complete healing. This door is located in the spiritual dimension, precisely over the place where you've shed the most tears over illness, whether your own or that of loved ones. Archangel Michael has specific instructions to establish in your home a vortex of healing so powerful that it will not only heal those who live under your roof, but also draw in the sick, people who, without knowing why, will feel compelled to visit you. When this door opens, the symptoms you've carried for years will begin to disappear, without any medical explanation. Doctors will scratch their heads in confusion as test results show that what was once wrong is now perfectly healed. Medications you relied on will no longer be necessary. Chronic pain will vanish like mist under the sun. But even more astonishing, you will witness instant healings. Someone will enter your home in pain and leave completely restored, without anyone having prayed specifically for them. The very atmosphere of your home will be so saturated with heaven's healing power that sickness simply won't be able to survive. The third door is the most mysterious, the door of divine encounters. This door connects your home directly to angelic transit routes. Once opened, your house will become a mandatory stop for heavenly messengers disguised as humans. You will receive unexpected visits from people you don't know, yet they will bring exactly the word, connection, or opportunity you needed. Some will be literal angels in human form. Others will be people moved by divine impulses they themselves won't fully understand. I remember Sarah, one of my faithful daughters, who experienced this door opening. One day, an elderly man knocked on her door asking for a glass of water. As she handed it to him, he said, "The job you're looking for is at the blue building on 7th Street. Go tomorrow at 10 a.m. Before she could ask how he knew she was job hunting, he had vanished. The next day, she followed the instruction and discovered that there was indeed a company in that exact location, and they had just opened a position perfectly suited to her profile. She got the job that changed her life. The old man never returned. Write in the comments, "Archangel Michael, open the invisible doors of my home." The fourth invisible door is the door of prophetic revelation. Your home will become a place where the mysteries of heaven are revealed with astonishing clarity. You will have dreams that are not just dreams. They will be guided visits to the halls of the heavenly council, where you'll be shown things to come. You'll wake up with solutions to problems that once seemed impossible. While cooking, you'll receive business strategies. While bathing, you'll understand spiritual truths that theologians have debated for centuries. This door of revelation will also bring the gift of spiritual sight. Don't be alarmed when you begin to see flashes of light, glowing figures, or angelic presences in your home. Your spiritual eyes are being opened to perceive the reality of heavenly activity around you. You'll see the angels I've assigned to each member of your family. You'll see columns of fire protecting your property. You'll even see the prayers of your loved ones as beams of light ascending from different parts of the world to your home. The fifth door is the door of temporal multiplication. This is one of the most extraordinary, as it alters your perception of time within your home. Once opened, you'll experience 24-hour days that feel like 48. You'll complete in 1 hour what used to take 4. You'll sleep 6 hours and wake up refreshed as if you slept 10. Your productivity will multiply in ways that defy logic. You'll have time for everything: work, rest, family, and service to me. But there's something even deeper about this door. In critical moments, when you need extra time to complete something important, you'll experience what my ancient prophets called the stopping of the sun. Time will literally seem to pause or slow down as you finish urgent tasks. Others won't notice, but you will. You'll glance at the clock before starting a task that seems impossible to finish in time. And when you complete it and check again, far less time will have passed than logically expected. The sixth door is the door of relational restoration. This door has the power to reverse years of pain, betrayal, and separation. When it opens, people who swore they'd never speak to you again will show up at your door with tears in their eyes, unable to explain what compelled them to seek reconciliation. Prodigal children will return. Marriages that seemed beyond repair will rediscover a love stronger than the first. Friendships broken by misunderstandings will be restored with deeper understanding. Archangel Michael showed me how this door works. It sends waves of healing love that travel through time and space, touching the hearts of those with whom you have broken relationships. These waves soften the hardest hearts, heal the deepest wounds, and awaken the desire for reconciliation, even in those who seemed most resistant. Your home will become a magnet for restoration, a place where broken families come to be made whole. The seventh and most glorious door is the door of manifest glory. When this door opens, my tangible presence will fill your home in a way you've never experienced before. There will be moments when my glory is so dense that you'll have to sit down because your legs won't be able to hold you. You'll see clouds of golden glory moving through your house. You'll feel the weight of my presence like a warm, comforting mantle wrapping around you. In these moments, everything you need will be provided instantly. Every sickness will flee. Every oppression will break. My beloved son, my cherished daughter, Archangel Michael, is not coming to your home alone. He brings legions of warrior angels, each specialized in a different area of protection. What I'm about to show you regarding the spiritual shield being established around your family will leave you breathless and fill you with unshakable confidence. You will no longer fear the enemy's threats, because you'll understand the magnitude of the heavenly army I've deployed to guard you. Let me reveal the structure of protection Archangel Michael is implementing. It's not a simple barrier. It's a multidimensional defense system that covers every aspect of your family's life. On the outer perimeter of your property, Michael has positioned sentinel angels. These elite warriors have one mission: to detect and neutralize any spiritual attack before it even approaches your home. They function like a celestial radar, constantly scanning the intentions of anyone who comes near. These sentinels can discern spirits. When someone with ill intent approaches, they create an invisible barrier that causes that person to feel inexplicable discomfort, a sudden urge to leave. You've seen this happen. People who planned to harm you canceled their visits at the last moment. Fraudulent salesmen passed by your house without knocking. It wasn't coincidence. It was the sentinels executing their mission of protection. The second line of defense is formed by shield angels. These majestic beings are assigned specifically to each member of your family. Every person in your home has not one, but 3 shield angels. One who goes ahead to clear the path, one who walks beside them, guarding their sides, one who watches their back. These angels are experts at deflecting both physical and spiritual attacks. They are responsible for those near accidents that miraculously didn't happen, those falls that should have been serious but resulted in only a scratch. Those moments when something told you not to take a certain route, only to later discover there was a terrible accident exactly where you would have been, are not mere coincidences. But the protection I've established for your family goes far beyond the physical. Archangel Michael has assigned psychological warfare angels to guard the minds of your household. The enemy knows that if he cannot touch your body, he will try to infiltrate your thoughts with depression, anxiety, fear, and confusion. These specialized angels intercept mental darts before they penetrate the consciousness of your loved ones. They whisper truth when lies try to take root. They bring peace when chaos attempts to invade. They remind you of divine promises when discouragement tries to settle in. Now, my beloved son, my cherished daughter, I must speak to you about the healing angels who have taken permanent residence in your home. Every time someone in your family feels the first symptom of illness, these angels spring into action. They know every cell, every organ, every system in your bodies, and have the authority to intervene and restore. Sometimes their work is instant and dramatic. Other times it's gradual and subtle, but they are always working. These healing angels also operate preventively. They neutralize viruses and bacteria before they can take hold. They strengthen immune systems and intuitively reveal which foods or habits need to change to maintain optimal health. When you feel a sudden urge to drink more water, go for a walk, or eat a specific fruit, often it's these angels guiding you toward decisions that will protect your long-term health. Perhaps the most powerful protection Archangel Michael is establishing is against curses and witchcraft. I know that in today's world, many don't believe in such things, but the spiritual realm is more real than the physical. And there are those, driven by envy or malice, who attempt to use dark forces against my people. Archangel Michael has established what we in heaven call a mirror of reversal around your home. Any curse, spell, or dark work sent against your family is not only blocked, it is returned, multiplied to the sender. This mirror of reversal is so powerful that those who attempt spiritual harm will experience in their own lives the very evil they intended for you, but multiplied. If they send illness, they will fall seriously ill. If they send financial ruin, they will suffer devastating loss. If they send division, their own families will fracture. It's not that I delight in their suffering, it's simply the natural consequence of trying to harm my anointed ones. Archangel Michael has strict orders. No one touches this family without facing the consequences. Let me also reveal the technological angels. In this digital age, many attacks come through technology. Hacking, identity theft, cyberbullying, exposure to harmful content. Archangel Michael has assigned angels specialized in cyber warfare to protect every device in your home. They create spiritual firewalls no hacker can penetrate. They divert computer viruses and alert you to digital fraud attempts. They also protect your children from online predators and inappropriate content, creating timely technical glitches when they're about to access something harmful. My beloved child, the time has come to reveal one of the most extraordinary secrets of the heavenly realm. For years, perhaps decades, maybe your entire life, I have been depositing treasures into your spirit, your home, and your lineage. These treasures have remained hidden, waiting for this precise moment to be revealed. Archangel Michael has received the order to remove the seals that kept these treasures concealed, and what is about to be discovered will not only transform your present reality, it will completely redefine your understanding of who you are and why you were created. The first treasure to be revealed is the treasure of dormant gifts. My child, Within you are abilities, talents, and gifts I placed before you were born, but they've been in spiritual hibernation. Some you glimpsed in childhood, but they were silenced by criticism or circumstance. Others you never knew existed because the time for their manifestation had not yet come. But now, Archangel Michael is breathing the wind of activation over these dormant gifts. Suddenly, you'll discover you can do things you never imagined. That voice you thought was ordinary will begin to heal hearts when you sing. Those hands you considered average will create works that astonish many. That mind you underestimated will receive innovative ideas that revolutionize your field. People will begin to point out gifts in you that you hadn't seen, and you'll find yourself saying, "I really can do this." Yes, my beloved, you always could. The treasure was simply hidden until now. I remember David, my ancient servant who spent years tending sheep, unaware that within him lived a king, a warrior, a psalmist whose songs would echo through the ages. The treasure was there, waiting for the moment of revelation. Your moment has come. The gifts that will emerge are not ordinary skills. They are supernatural abilities that will position you as a beacon in your generation. The second treasure is even more impactful, the treasure of withheld inheritances. In the spiritual realm, there are inheritances that belong to you by divine right, but they've been held back by spiritual usurpers. I'm speaking of properties that should have been yours, positions that were taken from you, opportunities that were diverted, connections that were blocked. Archangel Michael has received legal authority in the heavenly courts to recover every stolen inheritance and bring it into your physical reality.